Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA, or ZA, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I know I'm not in the same place I ended up the last episode. I have a couple things I want to do. First thing is, now that we've done stuff the rest syndicate, this guy's request is he wants to battle. I'm gonna battle. You better be ready to lose. You say that, but how about you don't? I'm gonna spit on my drink. It's my boy! If you don't know, Trubbish is one of my favorite Pokemon, because I think Trubbish is an underrated poison type. People give a lot of trash, pun not intended, or pun intended in this case, ooh, that's actually gonna be a rough matchup. I don't have anything for you. I don't have my flying type yet. Scratchy so I can save. This was a very bad switching. Or maybe it wasn't. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a bad switch. No, I guess that worked out. But yeah, people give a lot of trash to Trubbish. And I definitely understand why. Design-wise, it is a actual bag of garbage. Which, to be fair, there is a Pokemon that is a ball. We're not going to be reaching for these types of things when it comes to... maybe Shark and a Poison Barb. We're not going to be reaching when it comes to that conversation of like, oh, but it's X. It's like, yeah, and? Ooh, that's big. Colorful Screw. As for why I wanted to do that, is I want to go up here because I didn't think I would really get this. That's pretty big. Basically, it saves me the parkour effort, and I can do this to get back up. I know I could get the item, but I want to explore up here first. Lots of Pokemon up here. But the main reason I wanted to come up here is because it is one of the few locations that you can actually spot an Aurorus. That's like in a very weird position. Also, Kebia Berry, and also there's just, you have the Bellsprout, and also easier way to get to those colorful screws. And now that I know that that's there, I'm actually going to try and go for that now. See if I can get across. I think I can get it. Oh yeah, I can go right here. Look at that. And then I'm assuming I can go over that little gap by doing this. I think Brick Break is good, right? Yes, indeed. And then I can go across here, and then from here I can go back over here. Get a nice little view of the icy area of the wild area over there. Get the rare white Flabébé up here. Not very rare, but rare enough. It looks like a shiny for a second. No, if we head up here, we can get this colorful screw. We can get that. A bunch of mega stuff, which is good. You need those. But yeah, I found this route by doing, basically, watching some people do videos on this, and I wanted to basically try and get all the stuff from it. Because I mainly am trying to farm Mega Shards for other Mega Stones, because we'll be unlocking more as we progress, and 2 of them, since all of our team members are going to be able to Mega Evolve, I want to be able to afford the Mega Stones. So, yeah. So you can originally see where you can also jump up here. If you could see, we were, like, over here-ish. We basically managed to make a loop all the way around over to here. We're basically near the Kofier Cliffs. There's a little Magikarp there. I'm not breaking all the Mega Shards, because I'm going to save that for off-camera stuff. But you can see the other reason I want to come over here is for another attempt at a Larvitar. If I recall correctly, you have a very, very low catch rate, so I'm going to try to... Please, 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 please. Booyah! Very rare Pokemon that can Mega. So, I will take it. Delibird. They do that, unfortunately. But as for what we're doing in this episode, we are obviously going to continue doing the main quest as normal. Like I said, I'm trying to keep most of the side content off camera. Keyword most. Obviously, there's going to be some stuff we run into on camera that I might do, like that battle we just did. But it's more or less the important thing is I want to try and have it be the thing where if all of my on-screen progress is main quest. Because I realize now we are 22 episodes in now, as of this video, and we're not even, I think we're roughly halfway. Roughly. And that's definitely not great, and I understand that. I'm going to try and be basically banging out the last chunk of episodes here and now. Maybe not today, but like basically in the near couple of days. Other area 1. Nice little area callback there. I'm obviously going to be trying to play a bunch off-camera to basically do the requests, as well as anything of note that happens off-camera you will obviously see clips of, and or maybe I'll just record some episodes, or I'll just do, in between episodes, I'll just cut stuff, because, again, there's stuff I want to make sure that if it happens on camera, I have my reaction for it. Mainly Chinese. I'm not saying it will happen, but I would hate for it to be a situation where I find a shiny, and I'm freaking the fuck out, and it happens to be a Pokemon that I can use on my team. Here's the thing, right? I have our final team member already planned out. If I get something that fits the slot of that Pokemon, of it being a Steel Flying type, there's your hint. Actually, we already met them. It's Skarmory. But if I'm able to find a replacement for Skarmory that is a Steel Flying type, which the only one I know of is Corviknight, in the DLC, which we can't do until we beat the game, if we find a better flying type than the shiny, like, I don't know, not much, actually. It'd probably just be Pidgeot. I would just lose out in the Steel coverage from Steel, which isn't all that bad. I forget, what do you want? Vanillite. Ugh. I don't like Vanillite. But yeah, basically just the whole thing of like, hey, if I find a shiny and it's something I can use for my team, I will use it. Because it's a shiny. Obviously, there are going to be limits to that. I think, general rules, I think I'm going to try and prevent myself from, I think generally I'm going to prevent myself from, basically, forcing myself into, I'm brain farting. I'm basically going to try and prevent myself from forcing myself into using a shiny if it's something I can't use. But if there's one shiny in particular I am hunting for. You're back, Chloe. Did you think that was the last stuff for the rest of the get? Who knows? So I was looking at my Steam profile because I got a notification to update it. I'm like, okay. Either way, it sounds like the work they're giving you is just doing good deeds around Lumios. You're breaking miracles to help Pokemon and giving aid to people in need, right? When you boil it down that way, it sounds like plain old volunteer work. You wouldn't think it's also innocent if you've seen Corbeau when he got angry. He's terrifying. What's that got to do with anything? Hey, good work today. There's something I'd like to discuss. Stop by our office alone, please. I'll be waiting. What? Was that the rest of the city calling you in? Yep. I knew it. And so again, I apologize. You may have not seen it, but I apologize again for no Metroid Prime yesterday. I'm trying to basically cover stuff as it happens, and unfortunately that does mean I will be missing out on videos. But at the same time, the other reason is because I want to try and not have series be synced up in terms of episodes. And given the fact that I uploaded Resident Evil 3 Episode 2 on Wednesday, I didn't want to have the second episode of Metroid Prime go up, but it happened to work, and basically kind of work out in the sense of, hey, basically having to work out in the sense of like, hey, you need to, or hey, I need to cover the new hero in Rivals. Also, excuse me, I forgot my engagement ring is on my nightstand. And it feels weird when I don't have it on. It's one of those things where it's like I have a nervous tick to make sure it's always on. Make sure of just like, I know you can never see my camera, but just a weird nervous tick thing where it feels wrong not having it on because I'm so used to having it on. I also usually have my earrings in, but I basically, if you're curious as to why I don't, I usually, yes, and also, yes, I do wear earrings. I have tattoos, I wear earrings. I one day might get my nose pierced, but I heard the nose is a, painful experience. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Gotta put my earrings back in. Whenever I take a shower, I try to take my jewelry off. So I can make sure I can clean inside of the... clean underneath where they sit, especially for earrings. Because I don't want them to close up. There we go. I like to do some shopping. I like to sell. I already did a bunch of my selling in the last episode, basically between episodes. But I picked up more since the last time. Bulk sell. Yes. And ZR. Need to buy. I want to buy more ultras. Buy another 30. 142 is nice. I want to... Full restores aren't that worth it, in my opinion. I'm going to just get another 45. And... I feel like I'm good on revives, and I'll just get some full heals. Because I can just do a full heal and a... I can basically just do a full heal and a max potion to get the same effect as a full restore, and it's going to be cheaper. I remember back in the day when I used to play Pokemon like Platinum. Hello. When I used to play like Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White. Basically before they changed it. I think it was Gen 6 when they changed it. I basically used to almost use exclusively Hyper Potions because I didn't really. Most of my Pokemon never got over 200 HP, and more often than not, there was no reason for me to ever use Full Restores because they were just like more expensive Hyper Potions. I still kind of use that logic today in the sense of like I don't ever really buy Full Restores unless it's like unless I can get a renewable source of them, if that makes sense. Also, Knights falling over the city. I think I have a Challenger's ticket already. I'm gonna check. That's not too far. That's actually right. Yeah, it's right near Quasartico. That's not too far away from where I am currently. So if I don't have a Challenger's ticket, I can quickly grab it and go. I think I already do though. I do, yeah. So I really don't need to worry about it. If I get a promotion match here. So if I get a promotion match here in a moment, which, if my memory serves me right, I do. Also, I'm not sponsored. The Monster Energy Juice Viking Berry, very good. I like it. Who's your boss? Thank you for coming in. Just another job? One interesting kid, aren't you? Running odd jobs to help a friend, calming down a rogue Pokemon, it's all pretty impressive. More than anything, I love that you can hold your own in a battle. So I'm excited you're done working for us. I'll clear all the interest as promised. That's actually why I called you here. You see, I want to have a proper no-holds-barred battle with you. There's a promotion match announcement for trainer Globey Rank B. Your new next participant has been silent. Oh, it's only against Corbo. Yeah, okay. Trainer who wins will be from rank C. Isn't that interesting? You're my next opponent in the ZA Royale. Fate itself is telling us we need a battle. Right, you are, boss. Now, I have noticed a trend when it comes to these types of battles. Because it was the case with the fighting dojo, and it was the case with the... it's the case here, presumably. And I believe, because again, I unfortunately have been spoiled on a lot of things in this game, including the main DLC's final boss, but I haven't seen, I just know what it is. I haven't seen the actual fight yet. So, do you have a calendar's ticket? Yes, I do. When someone's well prepared, we can get retro promotion match. But I'll basically pause here so I can compose myself. All of these effective, like, factions, their leader is basically has their immunity as their partner. So, if you remember, Gwyn is immune to fighting. Fighting is obviously is Ivor's signature type. Ghost is immune to it. So, in this case, if Felipe has Steel, that means and we also already kind of got this spoiled because we saw Corbeau fight with it earlier. Corbeau has poison types. I know for the next major sequence, it's flipped. I.e. meaning the effective person that is the basically rank down, like the second in command of that group, is actually cannot hit their boss. It's the only time it's switched. And then with poison type, I actually don't have anything for poison. I now realize this now, if only because I have things that resist and that's strong against it. I now have to think about this. Because I have ground coverage on you, I have steel coverage, I have some coverage on you, but you're not immune to poison. You're immune to poison. Well, you're not immune, but you resist it. You are not immune to it. You can't hit it. Well, you can hit it, but you're not going to be able to hit much. You are only good against one of them, and you are quad weak to it if I mega you. His ace is something that I'm a little bit more scared of. His ace, as we saw earlier, is Scolipede. And if the trend of this continues, we know exactly what's going to happen when that I have two Lilio. That one's an alpha, that's why I have two. Yeah, we know the trend of this. He's going to Mega Evolve his Scolipede. I am worried because it is a Scolipede. It's a Scolipede. It is a bug poison type, and I'm pretty sure when it evolves, it gets the steel type. I am horrified of this thing. Also, I have it's an alpha Pansage. I'm like, why do I have two Pansages? Because it's an alpha. I really don't need an alpha. I guess I could just use it for, like, grass type fodder if I need it for later. I only have the alpha Staryu. I have two Staryu. I don't need this one. But I'm looking for a psychic type, and you are a female. I think the other one I have is also female, right? The gift one? There's the gift Curlia. There it is. Yeah, gift Curlia is also female, which means I can't use that and do a Gallade. Here's the thing that I'm worried about. Well, I guess I have Scrafty that can help with that poison type stuff as well. Here's the thing. I need to get a team member on the team that is weak, that is strong against poison. Garbiter, it resists it, but is not able to hit it with anything good. Same thing with, like, Gyarados or Pidgeot. It can't resist it, but it won't be able to hit it for beans. I need a good psychic type. Now, the only issue is, I don't have one other than Slowbro, and I don't think this thing has a good special attack or physical. Actually, no, it has 100 special attack. That thing has 100 special attack? At level 43? That is a lot more stronger than I thought. I am impressed. I have a Kadabra. I have a Kadabra. The second, one of the highest attack. What am I doing? I have a Kadabra. Let's get you on the team. I have no way of evolving right now because I am right now. Do I have an Alakazamite? No, but I can get one. How many Mega Shards do I have? I can absolutely get one. Do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level this thing up as high as I can go. If I can get it to like a level, I'm not gonna be able to get it up high enough. I think I might just have it on the team and see if I can get it high enough by doing the challengers ticket, basically doing the battle zone. I think it's the best chance I have. I need to save my... I'm going to save those for the Skarmory, I think. The Skarmory's going to be a physical attacker. Yeah. I'm going to go do... I'm going to quickly basically cut here and do the battle zone. To try and see if I can level up Kadabra. Because I apologize, I am not going into the fight without something to deal with something special. And I need to find a way to deal with something special. Unfortunately, Kadabra's all I have. I could pop... What I might do is I might pop in Slowbro as well. Just so I have it. Oh, here, let me go to its moveset. Change moves. Confusion, that's not gonna do much. Psybeam, 65 power. Confusion's 50. Pretty sure Psycho Cut is physical. This move does physical damage, but uses special attack as its bonus. Psycho Cut's pretty good. Reflect will reduce that. I think healing is going to be good for this. I'm not teaching a Psychic type. I'm not teaching this Psychic type that. Yeah, no, this thing does not know nearly as much as I expected. We'll go with that then. But yeah, I'm gonna basically cut here and go do the battle zone. If only because I don't trust myself to... If only because I don't trust myself to be able to beat it with what I have. I'm gonna still try, but I think given what I have, it's not gonna work out. Also, what is my... A? That's right, I did it so that way I could have, I might actually change that to B, just so I can have the run button. Yeah, it's much better. So yeah, we're gonna quickly go do the battle zone, so we can level up Kadabra a bunch, and then go from there. I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so that is the end of the battle zone. I didn't get it up high enough level that I feel comfortable using it, but I did get it did learn something. So there's that, I guess. Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna try and go at it with what I have. I think it's just best to just try and go for it. I might just teach Absol a little bit of coverage if it's possible, but I really don't know. But I will be back once we're over there. All right. Basically had to run to the restroom really quick between that little bit, so I basically cut the basic pause recording to go do that. Because for stuff like that, I don't mind pausing, but like for anything else when I'm battling and doing stuff like that, I just want to keep it in case anything interesting happens. That's of course sort of my general rule is that like if I'm doing something on if I'm doing something I'm recording, I will leave it in. But if I'm just playing, or if I'm just doing something else and I'm not away from the controller. Yeah, so I basically did teach Absol then Headbutt, so we're gonna hopefully, now let's get this started. Looking forward to it. My hope is that I can live long enough against the, I'm basically gonna try and save Absol for the very end. The thing is, I have ground types as well. My experience at every Dark Seal, acquainted might be a strong word. Basically, the way I see it is I want to try and save Absol and Zen Headbutt for, like, the very, very end. I want to try and resist that. People, Pokemon, we all get covered in the grime of the world as we go through life. The city needs people willing to get their hands dirty cleaning up all that mess. As a kid, I had no home, nowhere to go until Lumiose gave me a place where I could belong. I need to protect the city in any way I can. For that, I need more influence. I need to reach rank A. I'll win and I'll protect Lumiose. But I'm just going to enjoy my battle with you to the fullest. This music is a bop! Oh my god, I'm turning my TV up for this. Charmuck! You're not the one I wanted to lead with, however, you know Bulldoze. Or Mudshot, excuse me. So I'm basically going to be relying on the coverage moves of my team to try and see if I can make use of getting out of this. And basically saving Absol and the Mega Button for his ace. Gyarados? You were not what I expected. Oh god, that thing hits like a truck. Rose Raid, I have just a thing for you. Okay. You got coverage. Oh fuck, okay. Here comes the scary thing. Here comes the big and scary. I'm gonna try and see if I can use Scrafty to open up with it because I have a lot more coverage on Scrafty. Alright. I have not seen Mega Scolipede, but I know it's a Mega! I know it's got a new one! And I'm terrified of it because Scolipede's really fucking cool and one of my favorite Gen 5 bugs. It's a really good bug type. What in the fucking synthwave? Attack, Ice Punch, so I can get it to slow down. Okay. That did a lot of fucking damage. Its special attack must be sky high. Holy shit. Night Slash. Oh my god, I was actually terrified of this fight team. This is one of the hardest fights in the game, in my opinion. Or at least for my team. Like, I have nothing for poison. I have nothing for poison. I basically rely on coverage. I have to rely on coverage, and I'm terrified. I did not realize how bad... I did not realize how bad poison is. The only Pokemon I have that resists poison is the Steel type I don't have. Okay. Rank C. These nuts. You promoted to rank C. Don't know if that's less end of sees your talent, but I do. I see what you can bring to the city. Here's a TM, the sign of my respect. This needs to be something good. Don't try. Yes! Okay, good. You should have all your Pokemon learn it. I will absolutely be teaching that 100. Damn, okay. I'll be teaching that probably to Dragalge, because they do not give me good poison type moves. Thanks again. It was a good battle. Oh, you sound like you and Rustic. What do you say? I'm a member of Team MZ, so... Fair enough. I expect you sticking to your crew. Team MZ must be one heck of a team, especially with you on it. So I don't think I'm quite done with you yet. I'll see you at Hotel Z. Way to go, Chloe. You beat Corbeau and you're a rank higher, too. But they're also going to keep off their backs now that you defeated Corbeau. Look pathetic if they kept trying to boss around after a loss like that. And fully leave us alone until we pay back what Urbane owes them now. It's time for us to chip in as a team and clear Urbane's debt. Just when I finally started saving up some real money for my swimming commissions. Better be chipping in too, Chloe. I have plenty of money. I think he needs, what, 100,000? I have like 400k. I don't want to have anything else to do with them. I'm sorry, guys. I promise I'll pay you all back real soon. Well, we all help each other in this team. Did you manage to take care of whatever was pulling you away this whole time, Urbane? Yeah, it all worked out okay. I'm trying to keep the president of Quasartico safe. Funny thing is, Corbo showed up to help. What up, you think Ruskin is going to say I owe him more now? If so, I guess back to doing unpaid labor. Hello, hello, anyone here? Oh my gosh, a guest? It's Corbeau. He said he would see us at Hotel Z. This is Hotel Z, eh? Not bad at all. Well, what are you doing here? Oh, no, are you gonna have the whole Rusted Kid battling Pokemon here like you said? Please don't, we just need a little more time. We'll pay back Brain's hold it back tomorrow. Now, what's all this? What's got you all on edge? Think about it, what do most people come to hotels for? To book a room, correct? But what, is Hotel Z too fancy for the likes of me? Like, we'll be happy to get you checked in, sir. Follow me, please. We're not huge, you know, word on the street is you're 3,000 years old. You'll put your name down here. Of course, give me your best friend, please. Get patient, I'll just put down handyman. They're all filled up, but you didn't expect me to have such neat handwriting. So the elevator right over here, sir. He is so tense. Time for me to retire. Pleasant evening to you all. What's going on? What was all that about? I couldn't possibly guess. Well, he's our guest for now, so we better make sure he has a good stay. Reaching rank C. I need to hope that we get our next wild area unlock, because I want to get my final team member, damn it! I don't think I'll be able to get the Mega. I think I get one of the next Megas I need soon. Your alarm is going off. Again, if you're curious, if you haven't already gathered, the other two of the Megas that we need are tied to. Well, one is tied to basically RNG, and I believe the other one is tied to a. Actually, no, both the other two are tied to RNG. That was surprisingly good night's sleep. Who's in charge of your housekeeping? That'd be me, sir. Very nice work, kid. It was spotless. I could tell Kara went into every detail, every corner. You even prepared a special breakfast for the school people in the crew. Here's what I owe you for my stay. Here's a tip for you, kid. Well, this is way too generous. Right, but everyone knows I'm a good tip. Let's see. Boss, here to escort you back to the office, sir. Ah, isn't our pain. About that loan, we really appreciate it if you could repay it back soon now, if possible. Alright, just haven't had the full amount here. He tipped him 100,000. He basically just made the loop. He basically did a recursive loop and tipped him 100,000 to repay the debt. That's funny. Very good. Must always tremble you borrow. It's important to follow rules like this in life. Our business here is done. Time to head back. It's been a pleasure. Let's both keep doing what we can for Lumias, yeah? Why are the rest of the people like this? It could be worse, man. Done cleaning with the rooms and everything? Yep, all done. I'll check the end user and freshen up the toiletries, all that. So it could be the rest of it actually showed up at the hotel and that tip. It's some kind of honor among thieves thing. Like they felt bad for us. Seems like they kind of like Lily after all. Whatever their deal is, I'm finally debt free. No more sketchy loans for me. Yeah, I should hope not. Lita. Naveen. A moment, please. Of course. Sure, easy. Ah. What are these? The Mega Rings and Mega Stones you two will need to Mega Evolve your partners. Wait, for real, Mega Rings are super precious and valuable, aren't they? You must have ranked over higher in the ZA Royale either. No matter. You two will be helping Chloe to ease the suffering of Pokemon undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. If anything, I should have given these to you sooner. You have my apologies. Please don't apologize. I'll take these gratefully. Same here, AZ. Thanks. Oh yeah, look at us, Mega Evolution users. Lady, isn't your partner still a Staryu? So you can't Mega Evolve. It has to evolve into Starmie. We'll only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. That aside, Chloe, I want you to be the first to face my soon-to-be Mega Scrafty. There it is. Wait, I was just about to challenge Chloe, too. Why don't you both take her on? Like a whole team activity. We'll all meet at the battle court near here. So yeah, Mega Scrafty. I'm excited for Mega Scrafty because I have not seen it yet. But I know it is cool. The number of wild zones... Please, 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 please. 16? 15? Where is it? 17! I can get my Skarmory! I can get my Skarmory! Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle. Gas? Yes! Now, I will say, if you're gonna go in here, for the love of God, avoid the main area. Oh, that's a Digger's Peak. You're gonna find out why very quickly. Those Pyro are dangerous. There's an alpha one. Yeah, ready to see why this is dangerous? I'm actually gonna run around here and let them do their thing. Ready? Watch this. They know Earth Power, which is hard to dodge. I can attack you outside of the zone. Okay. Yeah, like that. How do I get to the roof? Oh, right there. Oh, that's what I need right there. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Oh my God! You can now see the problem. Now, here's the thing. There is a way to get up on the roof, and there's, from what I've gathered, there's an easier chance of getting them on the roof. Down below, it is just too dangerous to deal with the ones on the bottom, because the ones on the bottom hit like a truck. Okay. Okay. Yeet. Now then. Yes. Shit. 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 the problem. Now, you can get them in the final wild area, but seeing as I need them for my team, this is kind of annoying. I'm gonna heal at this Pokemon Center, so that way if I ever die, I don't have to fast travel all the way back. Here's the main problem that we have here. It's the fact that they all are fire type and they have ground type attack, so I can't really use my one water type. Good, it's poison. I have a ground type weakness. I have a ground type weakness problem, I know. However, we're gonna try and do this again. Ah, for God's sake. Oh my god. Oh god. You just want the Skyree! You want the Skyree! Oh my god. I just want the Skyree. I'll wait here. Low to the ground. I'm gonna try and quick ball it. Wait for it. Oh my god, that worked. I barely got it. Oh, damn it! I just want my bird. I want my funny steel chicken. I just want my funny steel chicken, man. I just want my steel chicken. Fuck. Fuck. Why? Hi. Why do you what? Fucking hell. Hate to be using one of these, but I would want to be able to live. Wild shot! What the fuck? Oh my god. I love that for a chance of the bird. Please sustain the ball. Yeah, got it. Fucking yes. Oh my god. That was not worth it. That was not worth all the pain. I got Thunderbolt from that at least. Oh my god. I did all of that for a steel bird, by the way. I did all of that to be able to resist poison. Oh my Christ. All of that for a bird. A bird. Alright, tell me the TM that I'm... Oh, my god. Okay. Okay. That is going to be the end of this episode, I think. Let's get our lost Pokeballs. Through like a ton. Steal our team. And I need to check and see what what gender the Skarmory is. I want to say it was male. If it's a female... Nope. So we only have... Wow, we only have 2 females? Okay. I already have the name for you. And it's going to be a reference to something that I feel like everyone is going to recognize immediately. Starscream! Yeah. Yeah, it's a simple name. It's simple. I like it. It's a name that I came up with a long time ago for Skarmory. I usually would name them back when I was a little kid. I usually named them Steel Chicken. That's because that's what they remind me of. They look like a steel chicken, or a metal chicken. But alas, Starscream is the name I decided to choose for this guy because I think it's very goofy and very silly. That being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, be sure to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Live stream and make. Everybody, stay safe. And, I'm actually probably going to do this battle zone off camera and see how it goes. See you guys next time. I need a level of Skarmory after all, so works out. Yeah, see you guys next time.